Hello everyone, this is Val from Val's Craft Creations, and this is the second part for this video that we're making using the digital kit provided by Alejandra Beta from RomanticaArts. That's the name of her Etsy store, and the collection that I'm working with is Birds in Spring. So we were doing a notebook. It's kind of a envelope notebook, mini journal. And this is the second part for this video. I ran out of memory on my phone, so I had to go out and delete something from my phone, but we are using her Digi Kit named Birds in Spring. So we decorated the first two envelopes, and we're gonna continue decorating the other two envelopes for the creation of this envelope notebook. So this is the second part, so I recommend you to go and look for the first part before you watch this video. So this is gonna be the second part, and I'm gonna decorate now this part of the other two envelopes. And I was thinking to use this paper, so I'm gonna use this side for one of the envelope and this side for the other envelope. And if I can use this one, I may need to pick another paper, but I want to use this side for this envelope, and I may use this one then for the other one. I think I like this one better. And this is a beautiful collection. You can stop by on her Etsy store and take a look at all her Digi Kits. Just don't want to cut that bird there. Let's see. Okay, I think I found another one that I may use. So I may use this one for this side. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so this one is gonna be for this envelope, and then this one is gonna be for this one. Okay, so let's keep working on decorating the envelopes, and then we connect all the envelopes to create our well, we'll call it an envelope notebook. So I'm just gonna trace around this. I didn't want to cut this, but I like this paper. I like this one for this one. This is so beautiful. I just don't want to mess up any of the birds, because I'm planning to use all these papers on other projects. So I just want to try to save as much birds that I can. So let's see this one. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I just don't want to cut off this that I can use on something else. So let me cut the white edges around. Hopefully you are enjoying my videos and learning to do new things, new projects. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you can give me a thumbs up, I will appreciate it. I will help other crafters to find my videos. And let me go ahead and cut around this one too. And the name of this beautiful collection of birds is Birds in Spring. And I have seen some of the other collections that she has on her Etsy store, and they are all beautiful. So it's gonna be hard for you to pick which one you like. Okay, so I want to use, for this one, I want to use this one. And I don't mind if I cut a little bit of that border there, because you can still use it. So let me just trace around. And I'm not tracing this paper on the other side, on the white side, because I want to make sure that when I have my line, I can still see the bird, because I don't want to cut off the bird. So that's why I'm tracing around on the side that had the images. In case you're wondering why I'm not tracing on the white side and I'm tracing on the side that had the images, it's because I don't want to cut any of the birds. Okay, so that one is gonna be for this one. And on this one, I did a pocket here. And I may do the same thing on this one. So this paper is gonna go this way, so I can cut the little knot here and it won't mess it up anything. So yes, I'm gonna do it that way. So let me trace this one out. And all these pieces of paper that I'm new using, all this, I'm gonna use it on any other project. It may be on this one, it may be on other one, but I'm gonna use them. Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna glue this part of the envelope. I don't care about that part, so I'm not gonna use it for anything, and hopefully my gun, I'm sorry, I was thinking about my glue gun. My glue, oh, still doing the same thing, so see if I can finish this project with this glue. Just trim around the excess. Okay, this one it's okay, so let me do this side. Can I see right? Yes. This is white on white, so I can hardly see the edge there. So I want to make sure that I'm not cutting the envelope. Okay, so this one is ready. This video may have a third part. Let's see how long we can go with this one, because we still need to do the inside of our notebook. Okay, so then this one this go here on the back. So this one is gonna have a pocket here, and the paper is gonna go this way. So this is gonna look like this. No, this one is gonna go like this. Okay. Just gonna distress this side before I glue the paper to the envelope. And let me use this to protect the inside of the envelope, because this is gonna be a pocket. And my glue is coming to an end. I'm running out of that glue. I love that glue. I have to go and get some more. Remove this. Okay, and we have our other pocket here. Let me just trim the edges here for a moment. And make sure that this one is trimmed too a little bit here. Okay, so this is gonna go sorry, like this, and this one is gonna go like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue the envelopes together. And I'm just gonna use my tacky glue, the clear gel tacky glue, just to stick the envelopes together, since I want them to stick together and stay together. So I'm not gonna use my glue stick. And let me make sure that we can close it. Yes. Make sure that our pocket, yes. Okay, so this one's glued together. Let's glue this one now. Make sure that the glue is not oozing out. Okay, so we had this part ready, and then okay, this is gonna be the front envelope, this is gonna be the back envelope. So now we're gonna stick this together, but before we do that, let me see, because the paper, I just want to make sure the paper is gonna come around this here. But before we glue this together, I need to do one more step. I need to cut this off here a little bit. Sorry, I was just removing some of the glue. Got stuck here a little bit. Okay. So before we do this step, I'm gonna need, because let me show you the other one that I made. You see the papers are gonna come around. But before I do that, let's see if I can show you the way I did the pamphlet stitch. As you can see there, you can see there inside of this there is a piece like tape, and I let me see how I explain it to you. Before I stick the envelopes together, there was a piece of tape in the middle between the two envelopes, and that's where I stitch these two before I close the envelopes. So I'm gonna show you that part now, but I just wanted to explain it to you what I did. So this is the top of the envelopes. You see, this is the top. So the paper is gonna be on this side. So before I glue this together, I'm gonna put a piece of tape here. I'm gonna use masking tape and maybe some washi tape to enforce it. And here I will stick the papers there to this piece. And then when you close it, your papers are gonna be stitch to that piece of tape. So let me get my masking tape. I hope you understand, but if you don't understand it right now, you will see what I'm gonna do. So let me get my masking tape. And I'm gonna stick these two envelopes together. Let me make sure they're, yes. So I'm gonna leave a little space in between them. I'm not gonna stick them like this. No, I'm just gonna leave a little space in between them. And I'm gonna enforce that with my masking tape. And since that's gonna be on the inside, you don't have to worry about. You see, we're gonna do the stitches there, but I'm gonna reinforce it with more tape. Let me cut. And this is the way I do it, but you can do it any other way that you want to. And then for this side, we need to use another glue to make sure that the corners here on the inside, I may use a washi tape. I know it's crooked, but nobody's gonna see the inside of this. So that's gonna be your spine for your notebook. I'm gonna make sure that they're, yeah. My paper is coming off on some places. I will reinforce it later with the glue gun. My glue is not cooperating today. And then for here, I want to use some beautiful washi tape. Let me see which one I wanted. This one is to, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. This you don't have to do anything because this is like flaps for your, make sure that they are the same height and everything. Let me just put a little bit of glue in between. I had never used this washi tape before, so I want to make sure that it gets stay there. Okay, so I think now we are ready to incorporate the pages that we're gonna have inside our notebook. We just clean the glue. So I pick the papers that we're gonna use inside for our notebook. I know I want to use some of this that are glued together. There are 2 pages glued together, so they are almost feel like cardstock, and I want to use 2 of those. And I'm gonna use one of this. Let's use a dictionary page. I'm gonna use, yeah, so let's use a dictionary page. Let me use this one. I'm gonna try to pick 10 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use 6, 7. 8, and then I want to use, I think I'm gonna use this one. There's an envelope here, let me get that out. And then I'm gonna use, but you know what, I think I'm gonna go with this one, and then 2 of this. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, that they cannot write or anything in there, and then they will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the one that they can write on. And then the vellum paper. I don't want to make it too many pages because I don't want it to be bulky. So this is my selection for this one. So I know for sure I want one of this green first. And then one of these ones. And then let's have I have this one. Let me do the dictionary page. And then I'm gonna do this one. This one of the green one. Feels like there's 2 there, but I guess it's only 1, so let's use one of the green one. And then let's use this other one. You know what? I want to use the vellum. Let's use the vellum now. Vellum paper. Getting stuck because I bought this vellum paper on Hobby Lobby and it have a sticker on the back, so it's getting stuck to the other pages. And then this one, Let's use. I like to use this one that are thicker, and they look like cardstock, as I will I will glue maybe envelopes or tuck spots and stuff on these ones. And then let me use this white one. I've been doing this too. And let's see, where's my middle? Then this one, and the last one is gonna be this one. And I was gonna put the other side outside, but no, I'm just gonna use it like this. So here's our papers that we're gonna use. Let me get these ones out. So let's measure this. And look, they're the perfect size. I don't even have to cut it there. Let me see if I can cut them all with my paper cutter. Let's see. I did the one that I did yesterday. I did use this and cut all of them at the same time, but let's see. That's my line. So I just got some of them. So maybe you're watching me and saying, why that you're so lazy that you want to cut all those papers at the same time? I know, but it's just this one's the longer one. They're not that many. So let's try again. Okay, now I cut it on the wrong side. Let me just do this with my scissors. Please don't judge me, please. Let me get my other scissors here. Just cut this piece off. And let me get my other scissors out and cut just the little piece that we have hanging there. Okay, I got it. And I don't mind that they are not the same length, so I don't mind that. Let me just make sure As long as they're inside, I don't mind. And the tape here is not, it's kind of crooked, but I'm not gonna worry about that because that's gonna be covered with the paper. I just use that washi tape there just to reinforce it. And this. Let me find the middle here. Let me make sure before I do that. Sticking out a little bit. You know what? I'm just gonna do the smart thing and let me do some of the paper, not all at the same time. Let me be smart about this. I know you're maybe thinking, that's why you had to do the at first, but sorry. So I want to make sure. You see, mouse. Look how easy that was. I know. Let me just cut a little bit of this side. Just don't want them to be sticking on the bottom of the thing. Okay, now they look better, right? Let's check it out. Yeah, a lot better. Okay, so now I'm ready for stitching my paper to the book, but this is gonna go outside of the envelope. And you may say, oh, there's an easy way to do that. Why you're going through the trouble? Well, because I want to challenge myself and I want to do something different. And I'm used to do all this envelope, flip book and all that, and junk journals the same way all the time. And since this is a challenge, I wanted to challenge myself to do something different. And that's why I want you to do the same thing. Just challenge yourself to do something different. Make sure paper. Okay, so now we are ready to stitch. To do the stitching of the paper, we're gonna use the Pamphlet Stitch. Make sure that this is the right way. Okay, let me get a tool here to do the holes. And I just gonna eyeball it. I know the one from yesterday I measure, but this is smaller than the one that we did yesterday with the other paper. So I'm just gonna do one right here on the middle. Make sure that it goes through all the papers on the envelope. And then I'm gonna do one here. And one maybe here. check. And I'm gonna do the stitching inside. That way, when I glue this together, the stitching is gonna be inside. And I'm gonna leave the pocket on this side. So let me get my thread here. And I got this on a thrift store for $3.50. And I have all this color here. And I think I'm gonna go with this yellow. Can use a dark color too. Let's see. What else do I have here? Kinda like the darker one. I think I'm gonna go with the darker one. And let me get my needle. Make sure that it's long enough. I learned a trick yesterday, and I'm gonna use the same one here. Just put a little glue on the end of your thread so it will be easier to put it through the needle eye. Well, it's not working today. Let me see if I can see here. I think I used a different needle yesterday. The eye of the needle was bigger than this one. There, I got it. So this is called the Pamphlet Stitch, and we're gonna go through the middle first. I'm gonna make sure that I leave some hanging here. And then I'm gonna go through the top, through the middle, and then I'm gonna go to the bottom. And that's it. This is so easy. Okay, and now I'm gonna tie a knot. Oops. Let's see if I can tie it. Yeah. My scissors sticky. Okay. So there you go. We have our paper. Let me get this out of the way. So this is gonna be like this. You see? So I'm gonna put a piece of paper, so since this you can close it all the way if you don't want to leave a pocket, but since I want to use a pocket, and I'm gonna leave it this side, I'm just gonna put a piece of tape here so my thread don't get caught with whatever I put on the pocket. And I'm just gonna put a piece of tape. And I should have used one of these beautiful paper as the cover. You know what? Let me see. No, too short. but I should have used some of this paper inside too. I thought about it afterwards, but you know what? No, I was gonna glue it here and have this as a cover, but no. Let's just leave it like this. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, we'll go back and glue this later on, but this is our book. I think I'm gonna cut off this so it looks like this, but it will go like this. And leave it there. This is the inside. This is this. We have the pocket here, then this is the other side. And we have our pocket here. Now I'm gonna stick this together and we're gonna do the pocket here. For that, let me get my double-sided tape and just do like a regular pocket. And I'm just gonna put some here so I can protect this part. And my tape, let me get the other tape. Still thinking that maybe I should do like a cover for this. It's just that this green paper, I don't like it when it shows here. So maybe I should choose paper similar to this color. Maybe something similar to these colors. That way it will cover the green spine here. I think I'm gonna do that. So the way to go and do this is just cut your stitches off. Let me grab my paper here because I don't want the paper to move. There you go. And let me find another paper that I can use. Maybe something similar to this color. So let me see what can I find here on my papers. Maybe we can use, maybe even this pink. I just don't like the that green showing there. Maybe I will use this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. You don't even have to be the same side of the other one. I just want to cover that spine. I didn't like that. Just trying to do something quick here. And I don't have to be perfect. Just want and this one I'm just gonna stick it here with some washi tape just to hold it in place because it's shorter than the other one. Just a little piece there. Okay, now we're ready to stitch this together again. Sorry for that, but I didn't like it that much and I don't want anything to take away from the beauty of this paper. So let me see where did I put it? My tray. Did I put it back here? Let me see. If not, we'll use a different one. I may even go with the pink now. I'm gonna go with this one. It's okay to change your mind. If you don't like something, just go ahead and change it. And I didn't like how that green looks there. So let's do this again. And I think after this, I'm gonna stop this video and do a third one for the tags and the pockets and all that. That way the video won't be that long. See if I can. Let's see if I can get my other needle. If I have one that have the eye a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is the one that I used yesterday. So let's try this again. A lot easier. So I know this is the one that I need. Okay, so let's stitch this again. We're gonna go in the middle. On the top. If I can see it here, I think my paper moved. And then on the bottom. Okay, I think I like it better now. And it doesn't matter where this is, in the top and the bottom. I don't care about that. When you're doing this, be careful not to break your thread. and make sure you tie it real tight. And I'm just gonna do a double knot. Okay, so we're done with this stitching. Hopefully everything is good now. So let's see. I'm sorry, I was trying to find it over here. Let's go here, let's go here, and let's go here, let's go here. Look, I like it better this way. And even like it, I like the pink thread instead of the yellow one. You see, it looked a lot better. This paper is kind of delicate, so I don't want to touch it that much. Okay, so let's do the pocket, and we're gonna end this video here, and then I'm gonna come back with another video and finish this project. So let me remove the tape. And let me make sure that before I do that, just gonna stick another piece of tape there. Just wanna protect that piece there. Just gonna stick another piece of the double-sided tape on top of the masking tape. Okay, now let's close this pocket. Make sure. Just don't want to stick. Make sure that it's sticking. Okay. So let's close. And here's our pocket. So I just on the other video we're gonna put the eyelid here, and so we can close it, be able to close this book, and we're gonna do add the pockets, the tags, and all the other stuff that we're gonna use. So this is what we have so far. So when they open it, this paper is so thin. Here's a pocket here, and a pocket here, and then the pocket that we have outside, which is on this side. And that's it for this video. I hope you like how this is coming off. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and I see you on the next video. Have a good night.